channel. With fall and Halloween just around the corner, we thought it would be fun to share our top 10 movie picks for teens and for some of you younger siblings also to watch during this spooky season. So grab some popcorn, turn off the lights, and let's get started. First up, we have Hocus Pocus. This classic Halloween movie is a must-watch for anyone who loves witches, magic, and a good laugh. It is perfect for a cozy night with friends or family. Next on our list is The Nightmare Before Christmas. This Tim Burton classic is a great choice for those who love a mix of Halloween and Christmas. The music is catchy, the animation is stunning, and the story is heartwarming. For those who love a good scare, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem gives the right amount of thrills and excitement throughout the film. If you're in the mood for a classic horror movie, The Monkey King: The Legend Begins is the reimagined version by Hollywood of the film The Monkey King: Havoc in Heavens, the origin and birthplace of the Monkey King story. For those who love a good mystery and a good movie to watch with your younger siblings, and Paw Patrol: The Mighty Movie, a magical meteor crash lands in Adventure City and gives the Paw Patrol pups superpowers, transforming them into mighty pups. If you're in the mood for a comedy, Leo is a great film. A 74-year-old lizard named Leo and his turtle friend decide to escape from the terrarium of a Florida school classroom where they have been living for decades. For those who love a good coming-of-age story, The Witch is a great choice, and you can watch it with your sisters. Witch follows a young girl named Asha who wishes on a star and gets a more direct answer than she bargained for when a troublemaking star comes down from sky to. If you're in the mood for excitement, watch Wonka with your parents. They had Willy Wonka and We Got Wonka. The story will focus specifically on a young Willy Wonka and how he met the Oompa Loompas on one of his earliest adventures. For those who love a good film, Ghostbusters Afterlife is one everybody loves. Set 31 years after the events of Ghostbusters 2, it follows a single mother and her children who move to an Oklahoma farm they inherited from their estranged father, Egon Spengler, a member of the original Ghostbusters. The sequel will come out in December 2023. For the last film, but not my least favorite, we have Migration. Migration is a film about a family of ducks trying to convince their overprotective father to go on the vacation of a lifetime. A film for not just you, but for the entire family. Well, that's all we have for today. Leave a comment of your favorite fall movies and don't forget to like, share, subscribe to GLO Preemies to never miss new content and to check us out at glopreemies.org. Thank you. Have a good Halloween.
My name is London. I am a dreamer. I dream about horses, unicorns, outfits, and hairstyles. I dream about rainbows, new toys, and my favorite video games. But sometimes I dream about things that happened before. As Halloween is coming close, I have been dreaming lately about how I overcame my fear last year for Halloween by visiting the scary house at the end of the block. The house at the end is very spooky. I always see a lot of animals at that house that make it look and feel haunted. I always had dreams as a little girl of the house having eyes and looking at me. I never wanted to go to the house. Last year, my brother became old enough to take me trick-or-treating with his friends. They are all in high school and can be childish when his friends and him get together. The night before we went trick-or-treating, I dreamed of candy falling from the sky. The day of Halloween, we put on our costumes and we put our safety gear on. When my brother told me that this year we are going to the house on the corner, I told him I was there, but he said that him and his friends will be there to protect me. As we walked outside to meet his friend, I could already see the house at the end of the block. The animals was dressed up and sitting all around the house. I remember that we had to walk through a small wooded path to get to the house. I had to face my fear. On our way through the woods, we stopped at a house that had a huge pumpkin and white in the front yard. All of my brother's friends and some of his classmates all met in this area so we all could walk close together. The best part was seeing everyone's costumes for the night. Once everyone went by the huge pumpkin, we all walked to the woods where my brother jumped in a huge leaf pile with his overfilled pumpkin bucket. It was really funny to watch, but I was still nervous about going to that house. Along the way of going to the house, I met some really cute animals that stopped in front of me and said hello. It made me so happy because I love all animals. That really made me feel better and took my mind off of the house that we were so close to now. As we got closer, I saw the animals that were sitting around the house. They were not scary looking at all and were really playful. We saw some of my brother's classmates coming down the hill with smiles and more candy. As we made it to the balcony, I saw a young boy run right past me with his candy. I could tell he was wanting to get to the next house. He was very excited. I also saw a cute cat that stopped right by my and started to purr right next to me. It was the best part of my night, and the cat had an adorable hat on. As I got closer to the door, I saw a woman spreading candy and stardust to children. It was really magical, and I saw a really cool room sweeping the floor all by itself. Everything I had thought about the scary house was nothing more than hocus pocus. After we all got our candy, we headed back to our house to take me home. I wanted to eat my candy, and my brother was around 30 more minutes with his friend outside. It was a really great night. But the one thing that was most important was that I overcame my fear.
The night before Christmas. Was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their bed, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. When, what to my wondering eyes should appear, but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleighs full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the same chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, laying his finger aside of his nose and giving it a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to a sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The end.
$2,439,533, 2,439,534, 2,439,535.
Hey, Charlie. What you doing?
Hey, Holly. Well, I'm just counting all of the wrapping paper we're gonna need to buy to wrap all the presents this year.
5? I thought we made the wrapping paper in-house.
Well, that's actually a common misconception. As you know, we elves make most of the toys in Santa's workshop, but we need to use outside suppliers sometimes to fill in the gaps.
Huh. So you're telling me most of this is bought?
Well, some of it's donated, but we do buy a lot of it. Oh, it can be a logistical nightmare sometimes. And oh my goodness, don't get me started about how many hours it takes to count it all up. Oh.
Huh. Well, now I know.
What?
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, no problem, Holly. Now, where was I? Oh. What number was I at? Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna take forever.
On behalf of Montefiore NICU family and babies,
Happy holidays and a prosperous new year. We believe in our NICU babies.
You Well, what are you doing? Who are you? Santa Claus. I'm calling the police. Where's your Christmas spirit? I don't believe in that stuff. How about now? Well, what's that? I haven't got any valuables, I swear. For me? Nah, I can't. How about that? Step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snowfall forever and ever.
Hi, everyone. We wanted to take this opportunity to say, may your holidays be full of warmth and cheer, and the new year full of peace and joy. Happy holidays and season's greetings from our family here at the Milk Research Lab to yours.
Hey, Holly, here's a good question.
What is it, Charlie?
Do elves get gifts too?
Yeah, a day off.
No, we give each other gifts as well. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I think of him when Christmas comes to town. The best time of the year, when everyone comes home. With all this Christmas cheer, it's hard to be alone. Putting up the Christmas tree with friends who come. Jingle bell rock, a jingle bell swing, and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. Now I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Of course we take time off.
Yeah, I don't think I could handle this job if I didn't have vacation. So many presents.
Every elf gets the week after Christmas off and 2 weeks during the rest of the year.
I like to take my vacation in the summer. The North Pole is so nice at that time of year. What about you, Jolly?
Well, I don't really take any time off. In fact, I think I have about 5 years and 18 weeks of accrued time off. What can I say? I really like my job.
Oh, Jolly, you need a vacation.
Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun.
London. This is my little sister Jamie. This is our new show. Mom, Jamie's disappearing again. You can't keep using your special powers, Jamie. We have guests. Can I tell them the 5 rules in our house, London? Brush your teeth 2 times a day and floss. Always make your bed. Always make sure to ask for help when needed. Make good grades and be kind. Great job on the 5 house rules. Tell us your house rules. Those are some great house rules, right, Jamie? I learned so much today, and I learned to stop using my powers to disappear. Like and subscribe to see our next episode. We can't wait to see you there. Bye!
Nature's great masterpiece is the elephant. Of all the footprints in the world, none is more supreme than the elephant. Elephants is one of the most beautiful creatures in the world. They are known to stick close together. Weighing between 5 and 7 tons, the elephant is quite a sight to see. The elephant.